Well, hello everybody. This is John from Conscious Beginnings. A happy Friday to you from Brisbane, Australia. Time is 2 p.m. and I'm coming to, it's a bit of a rainy day, so I'm kind of in and out of the office today. And first of all, I would like to say a big thank you for following my first Facebook Live, which was last week, on from depression to how to find meaning and well-being in life. We had close to 500 views, so thank you for watching it, thank you for supporting it, and thank you for all the encouragement to make more videos. I had many comments from many of you from all around the world, and one comment actually touched me quite a lot. I would like to read you that comment, which came from a friend from the US, and it said, "John, thank you for sharing. You have definitely shined a light on what many people seem to be dealing with, depression." And I thought in this second Facebook Live video, I would like to share some of the tips that helped me to go through these dark times in my life, and give you 3 tips that I found useful in my own life, which can also help you to deal with whatever you're going through in your life. And I also would like to share some insights from my work with people that I sit with in my psychotherapy sessions. First of all, I think there's still a big stigma attached to going through mental health issues. I know that firsthand because I do work in mental health, and there's a lot of shame and shame attached to it, which leads to isolation. When I was going through my depression, I thought, I started to isolate more and more. I was kind of feeling, well, something is definitely wrong with me, because everybody else outside seemed to be okay. They were coping well, they were holding on to their jobs, and so all these negative mindset around something was wrong with me kept me in isolation. And I see that with the groups that I run, many people are so afraid to actually open up and speak their truth. And what I see in the groups, in the psychotherapy and mindfulness group that I facilitate, when the participants find the courage to speak their truth and be vulnerable and open up, and notice that they still belong to the group. They're not excluded, they're not isolated, and they also know that they're not the only ones who are suffering through these types of challenges. Something starts shifting for them. They get the insight that, wow, life is not just about me suffering, but this is part of our common humanity. It helps us to normalize what is happening for us. So my number 1 tip is to really reach out to trusted friends, family members, seek professional help, and don't suffer in silence. The second tip that I would like to talk to you about is start taking some action, no matter how small that might be. You can, basically start a 5-minute meditation practice, or go for a walk around the block, join a yoga class, do something out of your daily routine. If you have watched my first video when I talked about how I went through depression and did a 10-day silent meditation retreat, now that retreat helped me to reset my life and got me out of this the bubble that I was living in, and it helped me to kind of pull back and notice, what, that's all good, that's all okay. It helped me to reevaluate my life and start taking some action. Without action, unfortunately, there's no change. So at some stage in your life, you got to start taking some action. And the question for you is, what is one little action, one tiny step that you can take today that will enhance your levels of well-being and happiness? Maybe taking up a hobby that you want to pursue your efforts in, or connecting with a friend, signing up to a class, whatever that might be for you. The third one that I would like to highlight here is the third tip, is to bring some gratitude in your daily life. I get that it is so easy to focus on the negative and magnify what is not working in our lives when life is difficult. I can relate to that. I was dwelling in my own negativity for months and weeks and months, really. But when I started to see some little moments of gratitude, what was good in my life, what was working in my life, things started to shift. So today I'm actually grateful to live in this beautiful country, that's Australia. It's safe, it is comfortable, and I'm deeply grateful for that. I have a beautiful partner who supports me all the time, wonderful friends that I can actually be myself. I don't have to put the mask on when I am with my friends. So can you find your own tribe who you can show up as you are? Because it is really important to find this community of people that you can, trust and who can support you even life is not going well for you. I can just show up to my friend circle and I can be grumpy and I can share with them, life is challenging or whatever it is, and they'll accept me as I am. So I don't have to put the masks on and pretend that I'm somebody else that I don't feel that I am. And that's what I see in our society today, that a lot of people just put their masks on and we just kind of pretend to be somebody who we're not. So we're not living an authentic life. Just to sum up those 3 points before I leave you, because we're going camping today to spend the weekend in nature, which I look forward to it with my friends. So 3 tips. First of all, speak up. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out to trusted friends. Seek professional help if you're going through some difficult challenges in your life. Second of all, take some action, no matter how small that might be for you. Going for a walk, sign up to a gym class, start a meditation course, whatever it is, just do something. And the third one is bring some gratitude into your life. Just notice how much you actually have in this life. What are you grateful for in your life? Maybe a warm cup of coffee. It doesn't have to be something big. Having a roof over your head, having some warm meals, whatever that is for you. Find that. Now, I am committed to do weekly videos after reading your comments. So I look forward to seeing you next week, at least with one live video from somewhere. So please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Ask any questions and feel free to share with your friends if you find this video helpful. Thanks a lot for listening, and I look forward to seeing you next week.